Hey Sharacula, how are you? Here's how to use Asana quickly. So this was created by the guys who developed Facebook, and it's kind of like Facebook for work. Over here, you'll have your tasks where when you click that, anything that's assigned to you will come into your little inbox here. Here you have everybody else on the team. These are all the animation people. So there's a whole big team of people. I'm going to close that. You can expand. And then these are the projects. So right now, the one that you will be in is design the FU01BGs. So if you click this, design FU1BGs, these are all the BGs that need to be done for episode 1. For you, all you'll really need to worry about is clicking your tasks, and it should just give you whatever is assigned to you. Um, if, for example, you are Sharacula, click that. Right now you got Horner's Office and Horner's Office Reverse. So clicking on this will open up this pane over here on either one of these. And the cool thing about this is this will show you here, this is the artist working on the show, on the design. Click this, you can always change it to somebody else. When you're done with something, you can assign it to me, and then I'll check it. Due date, and then the other thing is to attach files to this. Use that. You can also drag and drop, but sometimes that works a little clunky depending on what browser you're using. It works for me, but sometimes it gets a little clunky, so you can click this. This will take up to files up to 100 megabytes. If it's bigger than 100 megabytes, I would click this and I would attach from Dropbox. For the first couple ones, I say just put in here, it could just be a JPEG, really, to just give notes back and forth. And then once you get to the bigger one, we can do that through Dropbox. But the cool thing is 100 megabytes, you can put up as many as you want, unlimited, and it's on their server. It's not going to tie up either of our machines. Either of our machines, we just have to wait for it to go up. So when you click on that test, so we're on this task here, Horner Design, Horner Office, so these are your two things. Click that here, just basically the notes I just kind of typed up quickly. And then here are the attachments. So into this stream, it's kind of like a Facebook stream with like pictures and stuff, right? But it's got JPEGs, and you can also put in the PSDs, like I said. So I put in this first one, here's that rough one. We're not going to use the golf bags. I think that's too personal. It's too much. It needs to be more like kids stuff and kids in the school, less like Horner does his own stuff. So we'll lose that. The BG, this perspective's totally off, so that was like one of the first notes I had. Perspective of the basketball court is wrong in the thumbnail. We will be using that without the mesh screen. This is one of those mesh screens that you see. Okay, sorry, we just had a little blackout there. Okay, so yeah, in here it is. Lose the golf bag. Perspective, that's wrong. Let's match it up with what this would be. We will have Coach Horner when he's singing his song about the balls at the end. We'll use some of this background. So yeah, I mean, if you can design it in a way that will still work, will be great. That we could use almost as another BG. So let's see. I'm going to put this in here as an example of that. You can't. If you use any of this, obviously doctor it up, change it. This is like reference. And I put, here's another picture reference, these balls, because we'll be doing that joke at the end, so having some of these things around the balls in the mesh bag will be good. Here's another one. And then the back should be bricks, like that kind of bricks and stuff. In here to look like a gym office. Horner also has a cat that's going to be in the episode a lot. His name's Mr. Belding. So if you can put some cat pictures, I think we had a joke in here like most improved cat could be funny, like as a poster or something. Wood desk. Put some tchotchkes and stuff. If you can design it out a little wider so we can do camera moves in there. Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe like 15% out, I think, on the ends and top bottom. Add pictures of cats. That's about the gym in the background. Funny trophies, lose the golf bag. Had some other gym stuff, maybe pennies, those mesh jerseys, indoor hockey sticks or dodgeballs, kickballs. Um, I kind of wanted to do a picture back here. Don't take crap from no one, and it's like a motivational poster, and then it would be like a kid like handing another kid like trying to give him a bag of poop, like from a dog poop, and then the kid's kind of like no. So if you can sketch out maybe something light for that, otherwise I'll have like one of the assistants just draw like a funny little gag for that. But that's going to be one of the posters. And so that's that one. And so here's the ref. So when you're done with a take on that, um, the followers are down here. It's me, Adam. So just drag the JPEG in there or attach it using this attach button if that gives you problems. And then just change the assignment to me. And then it'll come into my inbox and I'll check it. I'll give some notes. And then we'll use this. If the file's too huge later, we can attach it from Dropbox. But for now, I'd say let's just share like the low res or the lower res JPEGs. Yeah, and so that's how this works. And then here's the reverse. Don't really have any notes on the reverse. I mean, it's just got to be a reverse of that. Maybe some of the balls hang in the mesh bag because we'll be doing that joke later, like, hey, who got my balls? So that's, maybe a door because in case we ever go back to that, if we ever use that, I mean, the room's going to need a door anyway. So the four kids will be sitting there. It's the reverse, basically their reaction when Horner's like, what are you fucking kids doing? And it's going to cut back to them, So design it probably in like the same sizing as the other one, but we'll probably like punch in on the four kids sitting there. So we will need four little like chairs. So I'll thumbnail out something and drop it in here, but this is crash course on this and rock and roll. Let me know if you have any questions.